Hi guys, it's me again. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Lihle. I'm known as Lihle Croc on all my social media platforms. So guys, today I would like to talk about my trip to Mozambique. So we'll be taking a trip to Mozambique next month, which is September. So I would like us to talk about that, just to take you through on how I find out about the trip to Mozambique and how I go about the planning. I want to talk about the plan, how I have planned the trip to Mozambique. So I've created the questions for me. So I'm gonna ask the questions and then I'm gonna answer it. Okay, first and foremost, for you to go to Mozambique, you need to have a passport. So if you don't have a passport, you need to go and apply for a passport. So what happens is, if you go to the gov.za, you go there and you apply for you apply for the booking. So it is always much better to go into the website and apply for the booking. What I did is I went to that website for Home Affairs, which it's called IBABS, BABS. You just type it like that, and then it will show you all the branches. So you choose the branch that will be suitable for you, or the branch that is next to where you live or where you stay, and then you choose it. You choose the date, and you also choose the time, the suitable time for you. And then what happens is they'll send you an SMS for the confirmation of your booking, and then you need to go there. If it's 8 o'clock, you need to be there at 8 o'clock, and then they'll have the list of everyone that has applied, and then you tell them your name, and then they tick your name. You go inside and you apply. I think I've spent like 1.5 hours at Home Affairs. It's very, very vital for you to book online. It helps a lot because you are the one that will be called first, then the others, because the others would just be there until the ones that applied online are called first, then others. So okay guys, so let's get into it. So you know what, please book online. It helps a lot, I'm telling you. I'm like that's what I did on my side. I've applied online, I booked online, and then after 2 weeks, I got an SMS that I must collect my passport, and it is only 600 rand. 600 rand to apply for a passport. So I have the questions that I have set it up for me. So for the trip to Mozambique, how did I met the ladies? Since I have said previously on my previous videos, I mentioned that I will be traveling to Mozambique with the ladies. So guys, I have questions that I have created, like I said before. So I'm gonna ask the questions and I'm gonna answer those questions. So the first question is, how did I meet the friends that I'll be going with? Okay, the ladies that I'll be going with. So those ladies, I met them at my friend's house. So they are my friends. So I think you understand about that. So they are my friends. So I'm saying she's my friend because she's my neighbor from KZN. We went to school together. She was my classmate, she was my neighbor, and she was my friend. So I met her because I didn't have her numbers anymore. So I had to tell my brother to go to her home and and ask for her numbers. So I find the numbers, and then we are all living here in Johannesburg, so I had to go and visit her. So when I get there, I find those ladies, and they were busy talking about this trip, and so they told me about this trip. Then I was like, oh guys, I'll also love to take along. So yeah, that's how I met the ladies that I'll be traveling with. And then the second question is, how did I save for this trip, and then and how much did I save for this trip? So the trip in all cost like a 5,000 rand. So what we did is we would pay like 1,000 rand every month, commencing from March, end of March. So we've paid like 1,000 rand, and then we were paying into an account for an admin, and then she will go and pay for the agency that we are using for this trip. And then when she has paid, she'll come back, and then she would give us the proof of payments, and then she will give us the balance. So we were paying 1,000 rand for for all of us that we will be traveling. And then, but if you want to pay more, you can pay more, because you'll be saving yourself time to pay every single month. If you want to pay 2,000 rand, you can pay 2,000 rand, but we were paying like 1,000 rand. We had to pay like for 5 months, because the last payment was at the end of July. So yeah, that's how I was saving for this trip. So like the other questions is, how long will be my trip? Okay, so our trip is gonna be for 3 nights. We will be leaving on Thursday night, and then we'll arrive there probably in the morning, because I think it's about 8 to 9 hours. It depends on the borders, if the borders won't be packed, but it's like 8 to 9 hours a drive to Mozambique. So we will be leaving on Thursday, and then it's gonna be the Friday, the Saturday, and Sunday. So it's gonna be 3 nights, and then we'll be coming back on a Monday. Okay, and the other question is, do you guys have a dress code or not? Okay, yes, we also have a dress code. So leaving here, we will be wearing a tracksuit, and then when we get there the following day, obviously when we get there, it will be on Friday, so it will be in the morning. So when we get there, I guess we'll just freshen up, and then start our trip. I think we'll have all the tour guides that will be taking us to wherever that we'll need to go. But all I know is that we will leave wearing our tracksuit, and then there's where we will be going for the game, which is a quad game. So on that game we'll be wearing the camouflage. So, and then we also have a day where we would have rainbow picnics. So we'll have the rainbow picnic, and then we'll be wearing like different colors. And then there's the other day that we'll have a dinner. So on that dinner night we'll be wearing the dress to kill. So I can't wait, guys. I cannot wait. I wish it was just today or tomorrow. So I am really looking forward to my trip. So yeah, and then I have another question. What transport will be using? So we will be traveling by bus, because it is actually not only us. So there will be other people from other places that we'll be traveling with. Okay, and then I think the last question is about the meal and other charges, what is included and not included. Okay, so about the meal, the breakfast is included and dinner is included. What is not included, like I said, that we also have a quads game. So that quads game is not included. So you're gonna have to bring more meticas, okay, because that's what they use in Mozambique. But I heard that I think they do take rands as well, but all I know is that they use meticas. So you have to have those meticas, because the hotel that we'll be using, again, when we get there, we'll have to pay a 500 rand. That 500 rand is for your key. I think people have lost a lot of keys, so I think that's why we have to pay the 500 rand, and then when we leave, we hand in the keys, and then they bring back which means it's a kind of like a deposit. So we get that money back. But if you lose the key, obviously you won't get your 500 back. So I think that was it for my trip. If you have any questions regarding the trip, please do not hesitate to comment down below and ask some other questions. If maybe you've been to Mozambique again, just tell me how you've experienced Mozambique, and I can't wait, because I remember that it's actually not my first time going to Mozambique. I think I went there in 2011, and by that time, that's why I'm saying I am very excited, because I heard that in 2018 they have built the bridge, because when we went there in 2011, I experienced something that I was not happy, but I had to experience that because I was there, because I needed to know some other places, because there's a place called Katembe there, and then that place we had to go into a ferry, and that ferry it also had cars would be also on the ferry, because there was no bridge. They had to go into a ferry for them to go across, so we had to be in that ferry, including cars. Guys, it was a bit scary, but yeah, I've enjoyed that last time. But this time, when I go to Mozambique, I am glad that there's now a bridge, so we'll be able to experience how they've built the bridge and some other stuff that I didn't experience before. So guys, this is the end of my video. So do not hesitate to comment down below and just tell me that how you've experienced your visit or your trip to Mozambique. Did you enjoy it? What did you not like about it? So yeah, guys, I love you, and do not forget to comment, to share, to like, and to subscribe. And guys, let me tell you something. You know what, like I think it hurts for me seeing like 150 views, but no one is subscribing. Guys, the subscription is free. To subscribe is free, to like is free. You don't have to pay anything. I remember when I first seeing on YouTube, I used to be scared as well. What if I subscribe and then as long as no one is asking you for your card details, guys, so you are not paying anything, just press the subscribe button and you'll be making my day, guys. And then I love you guys, and keep well and keep warm. I love you. See you on my next video.